Today's unboxing is the RYOBI RS290G orbital sander.
This is the Old Guy Network. Yep.
You know, I've often said that I've got the most mediocre channel on YouTube, and I've got about 330 subscribers, so I guess that's true. But I've got something I never thought I'd have this early on. I got a sponsor. And I'm going to tell you all about it, but first I just want to ask you a question. Do you watch these videos on your phone, or like a lot of people, do you watch them on your PC or Mac? Well, if you watch them on a computer, I want to make sure that your computer is running optimally. Just the best that possibly can. And the best way to do that is to visit the computer doctor. The computer doctor can repair your computer. They can install antivirus programs or other software that you need, and a whole lot more. And the best news is you don't have to take it anywhere. You don't have to ship your computer to them. It doesn't matter if you live down the road or halfway around the world, because let's face it, if you're watching this video, you're probably from Slovenia, and if you've got a slow Mac or PC, the computer doctor is your best choice. As long as you have an internet connection, all you need to do is go to their remote support gateway. Real simple. Just go to hamdencomputer.com, find the link for remote support gateway. It's right up here at the top. Click on that, answer a few simple questions, and you're on your way. And all you need to do is mention Old Guy Network, and you'll get $5 off your first remote session. Now, who couldn't use an extra $5? I know I could. hamdencomputer.com. There is a link in the description. Hey, welcome back to the Trailer Hood. I'm the OG, Jay. You knew that already, and that's a good thing. And today, look at this big grin. Yeah, I like doing unboxings. I know you like them too, and we've got one for you today. Now, normally I try to buy higher end stuff, you know, Makita and DeWalt and that sort of thing. But today, you know, I thought I'd give RYOBI a second chance. I have purchased some RYOBI tools in the past that I really liked. I've purchased a lot that I really did not like, and that was a while ago, and I thought I'd give them a shot. Why not? I mean, I just bought that WEN, which is a company I never even heard of before, a WEN 6-inch joiner, and that turned out to be pretty damn nice. So I'm going to give the RYOBI, I'll give it a try. And actually, it wasn't as cheap as I thought it was going to be. I thought RYOBI usually is pretty, you know, inexpensive. This is the RS290G orbital sander, and I thought it would probably be around $39 because that's what they used to be. But no, this one was $59, I think, or $58. I'll check the price and get back to you on that. But I thought, why not? We'll give it a shot. I had a nice orbital sander before. I can't use it anymore, so I want to try this one. Now, the difference between an orbital sander and one that just spins around is it does spin, but it also orbits. Well, without hitting I'll try to do this without hitting the microphone. So it moves all around while it's spinning. That is supposed to eliminate or almost eliminate all the little swirl marks, and they work quite well. So let's see if this one does. Now we're going to do the unboxing in here. I like doing unboxings in my little studio because it's a lot warmer. If this were summertime, I'd do the whole thing in the shop, but we can do this part here. So I think we ought to do that right now. Well, here we have the Random Orbit Sander 5-inch version. That's the RS290G by RYOBI, and you know, it's very substantial. It's heavy, and I kind of like that. Before we open the box, though, I also want to show you something else that I got. When I got these, we got this. I bought these. Let's get that in frame. And these are 5-inch sanding discs. I got these when I bought the RYOBI orbital sander because I needed more sanding discs. I do have a few because I used to have one of these before, but it broke, and I didn't have any 400 grit, so I figured I might as well pick that up while I get this. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because this is the first time I've tried the Diablo brand sanding discs. There, let's see if we can There we go. Diablo. I like the blades so much. The blades that I got from my table saw and also for my circular saw, I like them so much. I thought, why not try the sanding discs? They're probably all right. Diablo seems to be a very good brand, and so that's what I did. So now let's take a look at what we have in the box. And lots of corrugated cardboard here. All right. First thing we have is the dust collection bag. Now the sander I had before did not have that. And we do get some discs with this. We've got, let's see what grits we get. We get 220. Some 120s, and then some 80s. So we go from fairly rough, that's the 80s, to a nice fine 220. So that's good. Get one of each, and hopefully they'll last a little while. Now the Diablo blades that I just got, or blades rather, the sanding discs I just got, are supposed to last longer than standard blades like this. I keep calling these blades. You know what I mean. All right. Here's power cord, and that's hooked right directly to the sander. Let's see if we can get this thing out without doing any damage. Wow, it's really packed in there. It's tight.
That's what she said.
Okay. It's upside down. Oh, there we go. On the propaganda on the box, it says it's ergonomically designed. So I guess that means it fits in your hand well. And it seems to. I like that. It has the on-off switch. Here, let's say right there. That's on, that's off. That's pretty decent. My other one did not have that. It was on the side. It was a little clunky to get to. And I think that one was a Makita. It was a really nice sander, but that's pretty cool. Now, as I mentioned before, it not only spins, but it actually goes around while it's spinning. So it limits your swirl marks on your wood. And I'm going to plug this in and turn it on so you can at least see what it does. It's very heavy. That kind of, I wouldn't say it bothers me. It surprises me that it's that heavy, because the other one I had was not as heavy. And I kind of like the idea of having the extra weight. That way you don't have to push down as hard. And you shouldn't be doing that, especially on softwood anyway. But that's pretty rugged. Let's see if I have a place to plug this in. Oh, I got one over here. All right. All right. Well, that came unplugged. Oh, man, you think I'd be better prepared for this, wouldn't you? Nope, not me. Let's try this again. And, here, let's move the camera. There we go. And as I mentioned, I got it backwards though. I thought this was on and that was off. That's why you heard it turn on as soon as I plugged it in. But this is the on, this is the off, and you see this is nice. And you can't really, I don't think you can tell from the camera the orbiting action on this. Here, let's get this in frame. It does though, it bounces all around, and it has a fair amount of torque. Here, let's get that, and I'm going to turn it on. You can see it jump. That's pretty nice, and it's fairly quiet compared to the ones I've had in the past. It's not bad at all. Now, I think this is just a friction fit. It is. which I like that. I really like that. The reason why I like that is because other ones I've had in the past, you had to use either a Allen wrench or a Phillips head screwdriver and tighten up a clamp, and they always fell off. This is on there nice and tight. There's no zipper to the bag. Here, let's get that down there so you can see. This is all just one piece. And you would just empty it by, shaking it into the trash. That is pretty nice, actually. I like that. That's a nice feature. And as I said, it's a friction fit, so fits on there pretty good. That's all right. And there is a decent amount of air coming through there, so that's also good. So there you have it. That's the unboxing. That's that part of it. That was pretty easy. Of course, also included is the instructions, or the destructions, however you like to say that. And that's it. That's about all. So that's pretty simple. So let's head out to the shop now and actually put this on a piece of wood and see how it performs. All right, I'm gonna try on some softwood first. Let me grab a piece. Here's just a 2x4. Now I'm not using a whole lot of pressure. I'm just barely pushing down on this. Well, right off the bat, see if I can center this a little better. I guess that's why you use these little holes as guides. There. That should be a little better. That's pretty much what it looked like before. And that's what it looks like now, and that does a really nice job. So once I run a piece of wood through my joiner and then sand it with that, man, that's nice. And this is the 80 grit. That's what I'm using on this one right now, 80 grit sandpaper. This is a piece of hardwood. Let's see how it does with that. Now, I don't know if you can tell the difference between this and this just by looking at it. You can see how shiny this part is, and this isn't. That means that all the grain that was raised is now gone. And that's what you want to see. And I got to tell you, that feels pretty damn good. Just making a comparison between the back and the front where I just sanded it. And that's with 80 grit. So I imagine with some 120 or some 400 like I bought, that's going to make some really, really nice projects. Only two things that you worry about with a sander: whether or not the sanding pads are going to stay on or go flying. That seems to be no problem. And if it actually performs and sands without a whole lot of swirl marks. And the lighting is not great in here, but you'll have to take my word for it, or don't, but you can. And I don't see any swirl marks in that, which is nice.
Now when you torch wood, it shows up everything. All the raised grain, all the little swirl marks. So let's see if this reveals anything to us. I'll try to do this without burning my finger. And I gotta tell you, I don't see any.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with that. I might even buy a few more RYOBI tools just to see how the quality has improved, because this is much better than what I expected. I said in the beginning of this video, I've had some RYOBI tools that were very good, some not so much. So this one, I would say very good. I like it. I think that I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and not so much on the squirrel picnic tables maybe, but I'm thinking about doing some cutting boards, and I think this is going to help a lot. And there's a lot of things you can use an orbital sander for, so I'm pretty happy with this. Again, we'll wait and see how it does later on. The test of time, right? That's what I always say. You getting tired of that phrase yet? Well, it's true though. That's the only real test. We'll see in a couple of months. I'll do another video, and we'll see how it's held up, because I plan on using this a lot. And that's going to do it for this unboxing on this beautiful Monday here in the trailer hood. And boy, I sure do like it when you guys show up. And if you like this video, if you enjoyed any part of it whatsoever, please hit like and share. And for crying out loud, isn't it about time? Just subscribe to the channel. Only takes a second, doesn't cost you a damn thing, and it helps me out, and it helps out the channel. So I would really appreciate that. So until the next time, I'll just stick around the trailer hood, and I'll see you back here again. I'm the OG, and I'm out.